streaming kan?
Radiant
Tak
team
ada lagu.
band.
Tak dengar suara Dota. Suara Dota tak dengar. Testing test. Lagu aku play tapi aku dah pause dah. Cuba dengar.
10 seconds. 5 seconds remaining. Reserve time.
Like resignation till the end, always the end. So
Okay dah. Right. Tak start lagi ni. Delay starting in 1 Alright guys, welcome back to Leventus. A little bit of technical difficulties right there, where we're setting our stream to a 4-minute delay to prevent the players from stream sniping. Alright, so this is your host for, not for your host for today, but we've continued our streaming from yesterday, Tweet Dota League, Tweet Dota League from yesterday. So today is 3 o'clock in the evening, Malaysian time. So we are going go straight to the game between Rehat and Rawat, RNR, Team RNR, representing the Plus Highways, playing Dota. I didn't know RNR had their own team, and the other team I couldn't know. They don't have like a label for it, but I'm just gonna call them Radiant Team. Huh? Team Nasi? Team Rahsia or Team Rahsia. So we follow back Team Rahsia from yesterday. So they had a draw. I'm pretty sure there's a draw yesterday, but gonna see RNR versus Rahsia. So a little bit of delay dia punya game. Kan? Kita tengok. Dia macam delay sikit kan? Dia macam delay dalam video ni, delay. Nampak? Aku tak tahu lah dia tak smooth ke apa. Oh, tap out. Okay. So, RNR versus Team Russia. Juggernaut and Mirana pick up onto the Dire side, onto the RNR side, and they don't want to be resting in place, Mirana. Well, there could be a mid or support Mirana. Juggernaut definitely a carry right there. Early pickups on the Juggernaut, so that would give away the strategy for RNR to play. Warlock and Sanking on the enemy team. That is either a core Sanking, definitely Warlock as a support, but MVP Phoenix, popular draft with the Warlock playing mid Warlock right there. So that mid Warlock getting that fast 6 level 5 manning all the way into the enemy team. But as you guys have known, is the patch 7.00 Dota 2 Monkey King, the new hero. Pitlot, we've seen Pitlot yesterday. Pitlot with a very nice pick. I mean, like the captain's mode playing Pitlot. I think it's amazing. You know, like players are starting to adapt to the changes for Dota 2. So the third pick of Spirit. So we know Earth Spirit has been running a support like most of the time because of that early aggression, early rolling in it. But I think if in my opinion Earth Spirit should be a core. I mean like I haven't seen Earth Spirit core before, but no, Earth Spirit core in pubs are always on the rise. I mean like it's good getting that early levels, getting that magnetized, like you improve the efficiency of Earth Spirit. Uh, oh, aku terdengar suara aku. Tu Eleventus lah kan? Video preview. Okay. X je eh? Padam je. Aku dah mute dah tapi aku X. Alright, so get back. Remember this stream right there has a delay, has a very long delay for it. So I'm gonna prevent this stream sniping from the enemy team. So now we are seeing the Earth Spirit. So I was talking about the Earth Spirit. The Earth Spirit core is very good. I mean, like, I would really like to see Earth Spirit core. I mean, like getting that fast early game levels and just snowballing right from there. Tidehunter pickup coming from R&R. Tidehunter is very good offlane with the Kraken Shell and Anchor Smash. So that would really, I mean, like Earth Spirit doesn't can't really kill Tidehunter with so much health on it. So and then Kraken Shell debuffs us the damage. I mean like the slow coming from any team. So Tyrant is a force to be reckoned with. Just have to have a extra consumable, yeah, maintaining himself in lane, and he's good to go to get those early levels and maybe a little bit of gold right there. Tyrant Hunter offlane. So Rubik. So as you can see, Miranda might be going mid or Miranda and Rubik support, but I think this Miranda is going to be mid, and they're going to need one more support for R&R side. So drafts it's coming from Team Rahsia is pretty like pretty legit. I mean like they know what they're doing. They're picking up Warlock, one support and one core or support on the Warlock and Sanking, and then Earth Spirit. Kind of like show how they're gonna play. They're gonna play a roaming Earth Spirit right there, and then Owl Devourer, properly pickup from Team Russia. I mean like they want to go head to head with Owl Devourer on this series. Team Russia gonna getting a little bit of no. I mean like the team and everything. Saru and yeah, we really like to see how much MMR are they? I mean, I've been wondering. I'm gonna check that out after I get back into the game. All right, so we're waiting. Okay, the last band coming. We have to talk about the band a little bit, but pretty decent band. Well, not decent band. I mean, like a pretty Invoker is not the hero that you wanna be messing around with. Invoker always with the AOE. I mean, like pretty hard. I mean, like for uh low level. I mean, like me, low level players. I mean, like to deal with Invoker because Invoker is such a good hero. The AOE, the crowd control. I mean, like it's controlling everything. So Invoker is a force to be reckoned with. So that would definitely see why it bans right there. So Morphling ban. They're waiting for another carry to ban right there. So the Radiant set Team Russia thought that Mirana and Rubik's going to be the support, so they ban out Storm Spirit. But I think, in my opinion, Storm Spirit versus our Devourer, I think our Devourer can win against Storm Spirit. He has the intelligence, you just have to hit a little illusory yield, taking out his intelligence and then reducing his mana to mere nothing. But now we are gonna see the last pick Magnus, so I think this is gonna be a Magnus mid lane, Tide Hunter off lane, and Marana and Rubik support. So Magnus get match up against Au Devourer is gonna be one hell of a fight. I mean, Magnus is gonna have to spam his shockwave from afar, and the last pick from Radiant is Lifestealer. So popular Lifestealer has a free BKB right there, and yeah, so gonna go get into game. My name is Vmos. This is Eleventus streaming for the TWT Tweet Dota League division. There's two division, 4K MMR above and 4K MMR below. So game is pause. Gonna pass you down to Gil Gallet.
Hey there, everyone. So you're joined by me, Gil Gallat. I'll be a caster for this series. Thank you, VMOS, for doing the draft analysis of some sort. So here we go. This is Team Rahsia on Radiant side, and Team RNR on Dire side. So you know the lineups already. Oh, I see they fixed this. Yesterday it was not working. I couldn't click on the heroes from up here. No. This will help a lot. This will help a lot. So we have some pauses coming in and two disconnects. A lot of disconnects. Let's see what. Yeah. So I love their logo. They're using the an actual the actual logo for Plus Project Laburaya Utara Selatan. So in the meantime, we can chat Here we go, you guys. Shut up, Hakim. I know who you are. And so we have Sand King, Earth Spirit, Life Stealer, Warlock, and an OD on the raiding side, and Rubik, Magnus, Marana, Juggernaut, and a Tide Hunter on the other side. So I think the laning is pretty obvious for Radiant. We have an OD going mid lane, I believe. I don't think so. We can't really go. Can't click this. Why can't we click this? I want to see the heroes up close and personal. Volvo, please. It's gonna be a support duo of Warlock and Earth Spirit, and an offlane Sand King, and a safe lane Life Stealer. While on Radiant's side, offlane Tight Hunter, mid lane Magnus, support Mirana, I think, Rubik, and a carry Juggernaut. Look at that set. This is very beautiful, but I cannot look at it. I cannot. So frustrating. I love sets. I love cosmetics in the game. So pretty. Sand King. This is a TI5 cosmetic, I believe. I have one of these. So while we wait for one of the players to reconnect, here we go. He's reconnected, so we can continue on with the game. Thank God. And here we go. Match is about to start, and go. Right. So let's see. This Sand King is going off lane, of course, with a poor man's shield. Ping coming around. I think this trying to hasten his team. Want to go for a smoke play or something. But it doesn't seem that way. Do they have any smokes on them? They don't. Oh, I have one on the Rubik. And it's a fairly straightforward laning. They want this Verana to scout out with an arrow, I think. And want to secure this rune. Pretty standard stuff. No weird rotations or movements from both teams. They just want to secure the runes and, just play the game. Be gentle, senpai. So we have the Juggernaut waiting for the bounty rune in the Dire jungle, and the Lifestealer wanting to take the rune here on the Radiant jungle. So both teams take their own respective bounty runes in their own jungle, and Magnus is going mid lane. It's gonna be a pretty tough time, I guess, against the OD. But OD, the astral range has been nerfed quite a bit, so as long as the Magnus keeps his distance and probably just spam out shockwaves, he should be fine. And you can see there, the first instance, the Magnus wants to take the first last hit of the game, and the OD just astrals him. But he gets the first deny, so pretty good start from him. See the other lane here, Sand King with a level 1 burst strike. Trying to get experience here. He's almost getting level 2. Should be getting this level 2 if they don't deny this. Oh, he gets denied, so he's not going to get level 2 from that wave. Bottom lane, this Tide Hunter is getting zoned out by the Warlock. So that's pretty much expected. But he's a Tide Hunter, so he can just come back in the jungle with Anchor Smash. And mid lane, Earth Spirit is just hanging around this mid lane, trying to gank, I think, this Magnus. They have a observer ward here, so they know if a rotation's coming in. CS wise, Juggernaut is leading the score with a 6-0, 2 minutes in. And actually, the Magnus is doing better than the OD, who's only 3-0. Top lane or bottom lane actually, this Tide Hunter is trying to go ham on this lane to 2v1. He's level 2 in 2 minutes in, so level 3 in 2 minutes, so almost level 3. With this creep, I think with just one creep, he's gonna get level 3. So he's doing pretty fine. Earth Spirit is still hanging around mid lanes, just he's trying to get something done, but he can't. So he grabs the Illusion Rune and starts rotating top to try and get something out of this top lane. Still nothing happening. Not much happening. Uses the illusion to harass the two supports, and here comes the Sand King trying to get something from this contesting this pull. He gets 3 small creeps out of it, so that's pretty good. Where's the Earth Spirit? Earth Spirit is still level 1, only is trying to stack the cams. He's not going to stack the cam, yeah. It's a little bit too late. He gets the Bounty Rune, get some gold running from him. But other than that, he's not doing that much. He's trying to rotate. He's rotating towards bottom lane, and this Tide Hunter could be easy prey. Shadow Word is used on the Lifestealer, not on the Tide Hunter, so this is gonna be a pretty hard kill with Kraken Shell, level 2. But the Tide Hunter knows something is wrong, that the Earth Spirit is missing, so he rotates away. But top lane, going on the Sand King, he should be able to run away with Burst Strike, as he does. So that's pretty good play. He sidesteps the arrow and just runs away to safety, uses the shrine, and is back at full HP. So we can go back to the lane. Meanwhile, in mid lane, the OD is catching up, certainly. 30-1, but the Magnus has 12 denies, so he's like a half level ahead of this OD. So that's pretty good. You don't see OD versus Magnus matchup where the Magnus wins by this much. But top lane, I missed the first blood on the Sand King, but we did get to see the return kill on the Juggernaut, and the Earth Spirit uh, manages to rotate in time to get a revenge kill on the Juggernaut. So that is. Oh, actually, the Sand King got the kill. Caustic Finale. So it was pretty okay, I guess. He got 142 gold each. But first blood gold is always worth a lot more. So yeah, that's too bad for them. So Juggernaut is 21-5 compared to the Lifestealer who has 27-5 CS. So that's expected. And top lane, I hear a spin, and this Juggernaut is going ham on this Sand King, but Sand King fights back, but he gets a crit in the face, and he manages to back off in time. Buys a self for himself, he's gonna fly it to him. And mid lane, this matchup between the Magnus and the OD is still favoring the OD. The Magnus, he is level 6. About half a level ahead of the OD. So this is pretty good from the Magnus, just limiting the farm and levels of OD. OD needs a lot of levels because he needs this Essence Aura and Arcane Orb to come online as fast as he can. But there are two heroes in the Dire Jungle for Radiant side. They want to make a rotation of some sort. And they do have a ward right here beside the shrine, so they know that the two heroes here, Magnus and Mirana, use the shrine, which means they cannot really rotate and kill them because they are both at full health. So Sand King returns to the top lane, trying to get his levels, trying to limit the farm on this Juggernaut. But oh, good sentry ward by the Rubik, getting the lift off, but the Earth Spirit gets a crit to the face and is dead. So the Juggernaut got the kill, 190 gold for him, and Rubik with a good rotation and puts a pretty clutch sentry ward as soon as the Sand King uses Sandstorm to get the lift off and secure that kill. And the harassment continues. This Sand King has a poor man's shield, so he can't tank those auto attacks by support Rubik. Should be fine. And this Life Stealer, let's see what he has. He has Phase Boots and Magic Wand. He's probably gonna go through. Let's see. Some Life Stealers like to go Armlet first. Some just go for the straight Desolator. But here comes. Oh, they use a Ravage to and an RP to kill off this Life Stealer, and he's dead. That is a good rotation by the Magnus. And they did not expect that. Of course, they did not expect that. Tidehunter just running into them and using Ravage and a Magnus there, skewer an RP, and top lane Juggernaut and Rubik actually got the kill on the Sand King. This poor Sand King has been shut down quite hard on this top lane. A lot going on in the map. In 8 minutes, we're 4-1, and that arrow is gonna miss the OD. He saw that from a mile away. And Life Stealer, he has the Blightstone, so he's probably gonna go for the straight up Desolator first build. And now, with a straight up Desolator, you deal a lot of damage really quickly, especially to support heroes like this Rubik, who only has 780 maximum health. And when Sand King inevitably gets his Blink Dagger, that that what you call the Nike's Bomb is gonna hurt a lot of people. The Blink stun into the Nike's Bomb. But top lane, look at this. This Sand King is in a lot of trouble, so he's gonna die again. The Mirana rotating in at the right time. The arrow missed, but the arrow just scouted out the position of the Sand King in the woods, so he couldn't juke. And Earth Spirit, uh, 4 heroes converging on this top lane. They want to push this lane. They see the Earth Spirit alone here, and 2 of them making a rotation from behind the tier 1 tower top, and the Magnus. Oh, and Skewer into Omni Slash gets the kill. But Sand King comes, he stuns and Sandstorms, but misses. But nothing comes to it. But the Rubik manages to still burst. Right, this is a good spell to steal for Rubik. It's an instant stun, so he has 2 instant disables. And Mirana is in a weird spot. Why is she there? I'm not sure. She's gonna survive though. And OD, he's in a lot of trouble, but he just managed to Astral the Magnus and run away. 2 supports did manage to come in time, so yeah. Oh, I missed a kill on bottom lane. The Tidehunter died, and the Warlock Golems was used. That's more farm for the Lifestealer, who has 2,000 gold in the bank, so I think he's gonna go straight for the Desolator build. Because if you go for the Armlet, you probably, just buy a component like Helm of Iron Will first, because it's good for the... Oh! And here comes mid lane. They're trying to kill this Magnus, but he managed to skewer away the Astral into Rolling Boulder combo just off the mark there by the 2 Team Rahsia players. And top lane, this Sand King is in trouble again. But he just TP's out right in front of the Juggernaut creeps, and oh wow. That is what you call a great escape. Juggernaut probably didn't expect the Sand King to just TP over there, right here. And mid lane, they're coming again at this OD, and wow, that Rolling Boulder really misfired for backfired for the for the Earth Spirit, but he didn't die. The OD died instead, and well, that's another kill going in the way of Team RNR. Bottom lane, they're trying to go on this Lifestealer. Does he has Ravage? Yeah, he has Ravage. He's gonna use it, but the Lifestealer manages to use Rage first, so that is a wasted Ravage unless they get a kill on this Warlock. Arrow is in 2 seconds, 1 second. Mirana used Leap, but he gets stuck in the trees. Managed to get away with a Tango, but here comes the rotations. Two supports coming in for Team RNR, but the Magnus uses his Cure to get 3 heroes, and all of them are so low. Can they kill it? Yeah, yes, they can, but they pay with their lives. So it's a 3-for-3 exchange. But the Rubik, look at what he's doing. He's trying. He's hitting against the world. It's Rubik against an OD and a Sand King. Yeah, the OD is really low on health, but the Rubik has no spells. He has a stolen epicenter, but he has no mana to use it. Now he has it, but doesn't have enough mana to be used to use twice. To use 2 spells actually. Oh, now he does with the mana boots, but the OD and Sand King just walk away from the lane. And that was a pretty intense fight. You know, everyone was so low. It was incredible, and the Tidehunter just with a level 4 Anchor Smash just managed to kill 2 of them. And we have a pause. Someone from Radiant side needs to reconnect. Probably some high pings. Yeah, the Spirit is disconnected, wants to reconnect. So that bottom lane fight was pretty weird. It was pretty intense, and they got 3 kills out of that, and both teams got 3 kills out of that. So it was, look at this. It was a pretty minor goal swing in favor of Team RNR. So here we go. We resume the game, and OD is going to the mid lane. This Magnus has a blink dagger, so 5 seconds for RP. And I think they're gonna go on this bottom lane again. They want to find this Lifestealer, but Lifestealer is, where is he? He's at top lane in the jungle, enemy jungle, farming, and Mirana scouts him out with an arrow. So they know the Lifestealer is there, so they can put pressure on this bottom lane. This Warlock is so much in trouble. Is in so much trouble. So the Rubik just patiently waits there. And here we go. 4-man rotation. 4-man kill on a Warlock. What a sad Warlock. And oh yeah, the Air Spirit quests another RC. Really bad internet, huh? And so Team Rahsia, or Team RNR, rather, they want to push this bottom lane. They want to get access to the the Radiant jungle from the bottom lane. To get more ganks coming, they have a Magnus, they have a Rubik, so they have pretty good initiation to catch Team Rahsia off guard with smokes and everything. So with this Tier 1 tower bottom gone, they should have easier access to the Radiant jungle. So they're gonna force the issue here. They have a level 2 Empower on the Juggernaut, and the Juggernaut has already is using his healing ward. So this is a great push for them. Final tower hit went to the Rubik, who uses the extra 200 gold to buy himself a Tome of Knowledge, more levels. But in mid lane, they managed to catch the OD with an arrow and instant rotation from the Magnus to skewer him back to the tier 1 tower and secure the kill. And now they're pushing mid lane tower. So with this mid lane tower, will Team Rahsia defend this? I don't think so. I don't think they can without the OD. And the Lifestealer is still farming, but they catch the OD off. They catch the Earth Spirit here hiding in the trees, and wow, look at that, all those ultimates coming in. Sand King ulti, Rock, Rubik manages to seal the golems, and that fight is turned around quite brutally for Team Rassia. So the RP was used, Ravage was used. They counter with a Sand King ulti and a chaotic offering, but Rubik with the stolen Sand King ulti he stole before, he used it to turn the fight around, and then he manages to steal the Warlock golems, and that was a four-man kill for Team RNR. So pretty good for them. And the goal graph swings way back into the RNR site. I think that arrow hit the Earth Spirit. So that was a really good play by the Rubik. Clutch play. And rotation coming in from Radiant side. They see the ward. Some dewarding going on. And OD will be caught. Got caught by the Rubik, but no, there will be no further engagements by the dire side Team RNR. They want to take this tower and then get the hell off, I think. And Team Rahsia is more than happy to just give the tower away. And Lifestealer went for the Echo Saber first item. Echo Saber is of course a really good item on the Lifestealer. And Tidehunter just blinks in on the OD and spits on him. And just zoning them off, but that stun by the Earth Spirit hits two. Juggernaut just spins into the to three heroes, and he's gonna kill this Warlock off with an Omni Slash. Oh, great three-man RP by the Magnus, but oh wow, the hammer by the OD dropped, and everyone from Team RR is so low. So Team Rahsia one anchor smash to kill them all, but they managed to kill. They managed to kill the Tidehunter before he got the anchor smash off the OD. That was some clutch play by the Sand King, managing to stun the Tidehunter in the very last minute. So it's a full 5-man wipe for Team Russia. And that will, yeah, look at that gold swing, from 10,000 all the way back to like about 6,000 gold. So that's a lot of gold in the way of Team Russia. Sand King almost has the bling now. He is 100 gold away from him. He has it now. Yeah, so instantly buys it. So now the Nike's Bomb is very much in play, and the Nike's Bomb can just destroy this Rubik. 920 max health. The Lifestealer has a Blightstone and an Echo Saber, so, you know, 2 instant hits is going to drop that Rubik down to like a third of its health. This Morana as well. Yeah, he has level 4 leap, but if he gets stunned by the Sand King, it's really hard for him to escape. So let's see how much they want to use this Bling Dagger on the Sand King. They should be using it a lot, though. Because, a Sand King is all about initiation and, just catching the opponents off guard with a Blink Burst Strike. Because Burst Strike is an instant cast ability. And look at this. The Tidehunter just blinks in on the Tidehunter. Blinks in on the Lifestealer, but they counteract this gang with a Flesh Golem, and the Magnus tries to skewer everyone into one place. This is a very chaotic fight. I don't know what's going on, but everyone is so low. Here comes the Sand King with a Blink Stun, but the arrow manages to catch the Sand King, and right now it is A four-man kill for Team Rahsia, and again, Team RNR with some questionable initiations that Tidehunter just blinks in on the lifestealer. I mean, a lifestealer is not a good target to go, unless you have an instant disable because you can just rage away and ulties inside a friendly creep or an enemy creep. So when the Tidehunter blinks in and spits on him, he instantly rages, and the Rubik did not manage to get him with the telekinesis. But look at this Juggernaut. He won't. He has Omni, so he's just gonna chase. Oh wow, that is a really dead OD though. Yeah, and this Sand King is also dead. Omni Slash used on him. So well, consolation I think for it's a big consolation, I guess, for R&R managing to get two cores, and they instantly make a beeline towards a Roshan. They want to secure this Roshan. They do have the tier 3 tower exposed, Team Rahsia, so R&R wants to get a Roshan and probably force the high ground. And the Juggernaut picks it up, obviously. And Murana is close to her Aghanim Scepter, only needs about 400 gold for it. To when she should be getting it in about 3 minutes. So pre 25-minute Aghanims on a support Mirana is still pretty good. It is still pretty good. So once Mirana gets an Aghanim, she can just be a lot more aggressive than she already is. And Tidehunter, look at his items. He has a blink, so he went for the buckler build, so probably going for a mech next. Which is pretty weird, because most Hunters nowadays just go for the straight up mech first before going for blink. And in this team, I mean, they have a Magnus who can blink RP and skewer the enemy back in to draw the fight towards them, and then he can use the Maravich. But this Magnus, I think, he went for an Echo Saber, so he is not looking to start fights and initiate. He's looking for counter initiation and then just getting reverse polarity off, skewering, and then dealing damage on his own. No, Echo Saber and Empower is really strong. Look at that. So he's not the typical utility Magnus that you see every day. This is a damage dealing Magnus. Sand King, he has a point booster on him, so he wants to go for straight up Ags, not opting for more utility like Force Staff or Eul's mobility items. And look at this R&R, go for a 3-man smoke. You see this Sand King, I think. Oh, it's nighttime, so they don't see anything. They don't have wards, but they do use scan, and they do know that there are heroes behind the tier 2 tower. And smoke on the Rubik breaks, so he knows someone is nearby. So they probably think that they're there are heroes inside the vicinity, and the arrow scouts out 2 heroes behind the Radiant tier 2 tower, and they continue on with the push. They have Aegis, so they can just wait for Team Rahsia to come towards them. And Rubik, what did he steal? He stole Astral, so that's good. Another good spell to steal. You can use it to set up an arrow. He has Blink. Wow, the Sand King. He is in a lot of trouble, but the Earth Spirit rolls in to a spinning Juggernaut, and a 3-man RP manages to catch 3 heroes, including the Lifestealer, who dies almost instantly. And the Aegis is used, but it's no problem because the Juggernaut is just gonna blink and Omni Slash, but The OD's attempt to save his teammate with an astral backfires on him because the Juggernaut slashes jump to him. That's pretty funny to watch. So it's pretty unlucky of him, and wow, it ended up with another five-man wipe. So it's 40 and 25, and Team R&R they managed to get. They're gonna get two lanes of racks for this. I mean, the Lifestealer is gonna be back alive, but let's see. The Juggernaut has spin, so we can just spin and hit buildings. Not worry about the Sand King initiation, but they don't want more. They think it's too risky. They don't want to risk. They're going for the low play risk, the low risk play, and they just back off after getting the tier 3 tower. So that's good disciplined play by Team R&R. And Magnus, he's going for a 4 staff next, so not going for more damage items. So this Echo Saber is just, I don't know. I mean, you usually see like a Magnus going full utility or a full damage build, but this guy, I think he wants to go for the 50-50 build. So 50% utility and 50% damage. It's still pretty good. A 4 staff is really good against a life stealer. Just kite him around. I mean, you can just use it on yourself, or you can use it on your allies. Who gets caught by the Knight's Bomb, but we haven't seen the Knight's Bomb just yet from the Sand King, who has his Blink Dagger for quite a while now. It's level 15, almost getting to towards that level 3 ult. And Lifestealer has a Deso and a Plate Mail, so he's probably going for the Assault Cuirass next to make him more tankier. And does Team Rahsia want to push high ground here? I don't think they do. They probably feel more comfortable waiting for Roshan to spawn, and they're not gonna be contested by Team Rahsia. I don't think so, because uh, Team R&R, when they have all their ultimates up, their team fight is very scary. I mean, they can just send the Juggernaut alone in the Roche pit to hit Roshan, and the Magnus and the Titan Hunter can just sit outside the Roche pit and just wait for Team Rahsia to come. If they try to initiate whatsoever, they're gonna counter initiate with a Magnus RP, with a Titan Hunter Ravage. So team fights are really scary for Team Rahsia. They do not want to engage in a 5v5 battle. I mean, they do have strong team fight ultimates as well, with a Chaotic Offering and Epicenter, and also the OD Hammer and this Eclipse. But the thing is, this Rubik has been making place after place. He's been stealing spells really well, and because he has a blink, he can just sit right at the back of the fight and just blink in, steal some good spells, and then use those spells against Team Rahsia. So Team Rahsia has to be really aware of this. And they try for a blink. Oh, the Juggernaut. Bring Ravage and blink. And a blink RP, and this Life Stealer instantly dies because of an Omni Slash. Instantly buys back as well. They want to try and defend, but there is no buildings here that needs defending. And they instantly make their way to the mid lane. The Earth Spirit doesn't have a buyback, but everyone else's ultimate is still available. And they drop the rock instantly. Rubik, did he get to steal? Nah, he stole the slow. And here comes the epicenter, but it deals very minimal damage. And the Sand King, that's a dieback on the Sand King. So they were not coordinated with that high ground defense. They didn't time their ultimates quite well together because that would have been probably good for them. And even the OD drop Sanity Eclipse. He gets to kill the Magnus, but oh, Rubik with a stolen Sanity Eclipse just destroys the OD who has buyback. He's probably gonna need to use it because this Lifestealer is dead and he doesn't have buyback. But yeah, so OD calls it. Good game, well played. That was a Lifestealer dieback, and wow, this Rubik. I mean, his spell steals were really on point. I think in the course of the game, 30 minutes and 30 seconds, he managed to steal Epicenter, he managed to steal Chaotic Offering, and he managed to steal Sanity's Eclipse. And wow, I mean, to be able to, to be able to steal those spells, requires some patience and some good positioning. And well, let's just say this Rubik was probably the MVP of the game. So we're gonna head for a break. We'll wait for game two to start. So before we wait for game two to start, we're gonna be taking a break. I sound like a broken record. I'm repeating myself, but well, you take what you can get, right? All right. So I'm gonna mute the stream for a while. Testing. Hello, hello, hello. Hey guys. Uh, so welcome back to game two of Team Rahsia versus Team RehatdaNRawat, Team R&R. So my name is Gilgalad, and let's look at the graph. Oh wait, second. Hmm, not getting audio from the game, huh? Wonder where that is. Just a moment. Still not getting audio for the game. Huh. Technical issues, technical issues. Oh. We'll figure it out later, as we always do. So let's talk about the draft. So Team Rahsia, the first game they went for it. There was the Net Spirit in the first game, so they seem to trust this Earth Spirit pick, and they're confident enough that they're gonna pick it for the second game as well. Rehat and Rawat, they do get the Mirana again, and Team Rahsia also has picked the Disruptor, so more silence and more utility in team fights with the Glimpse. Glimpse is, as you know, a really powerful spell. You know, it's really annoying to deal with, especially at level 4 when its range is like a jillion billion range. And Rehat and Rawat, they have picked a Shadow Shaman. Overall, a good support, but it is pretty much level dependent. You need to get that level 6 pretty fast to fully utilize the hero, to push towers and everything. Get the ultimates, the snakes, really fast. They have banned out Slark, Shadow Demon, and Omni Knight. So first ban Omni Knight. So I'm not sure what they're gonna go for here. Um, First ban Omni Knight. You know, when you first ban a hero, it means that you're really scared of the hero. You know, it's either a respect ban or you just immediately want that hero out of the way because you're gonna pick something that the hero will sort of counter. So I'm not sure what they're gonna go for here. While Team Rahsia, they've banned the Sven Juggernaut and the Death Prophet and a Storm. So I think they banned the Death Prophet in conjunction with, or actually because Rehat and Rawat have picked the Shadow Shaman, so they don't want that really fast pushing power from Team Rehat and Rawat. They want to control their pushes. And R&R, they went for Slaughter. So they have three heroes that can disable the enemy. Slaughter, Slither Crush, Mirana Arrow, and Shadow Shaman with Shackles and Hex. So Shackles is a pretty good setup for Arrow. So it's Hex, and also Slaughter Stun is also a pretty good setup for Arrow. And let's see what Team Rahsia respond with. An Alchemist. So An alchemist. I'm not sure how good alchemist is now in the patch. I mean, it's obviously still a really fast farming hero. I mean, the only nerf he got is the bounty rune nerf, and also the illusions nerf, I think. Other than that, he's still a pretty solid hero. He can really farm up stacks really well. He's a good laner in general because of acid spray, and you get really fast items, especially if you go armlet first. Armlet just works really well on that hero. It gives you armor that Alchemist sorely needs, and the regen from his ultimate really just negates what's called unholy strength, or whatever it's called when you activate the armlet. And R&R they went for another life stealer, and they really feel comfortable with this hero. And in the first game they tried an offlane Sand King to go with the lifesteal, but I did not see that. I did not see they used the Night's Bomb all that much. So I really hope that they use the Night's Bomb, because the Night's Bomb is really good. It can burst down a hero really fast, with a Slardar especially, because you can blink, stun, and then use ulti on that hero, and the lifesteal is just gonna destroy that hero. Team Rahsia, let's see what they go for next. They have a mid hero. They have their two supports. They are left to pick their safe laner and an off laner. So let's see what else is in the pool. So they don't have Juggernauts, Vents, Lark is out of the way. Lifestealer is out. Anti-Mage is still in the pool. This is a pretty good anti-Mage game, I think. So they went with a Clockwork. Clockwork is pretty good against Lifestealer, especially because the hook shot goes through Rage, the stun goes through Rage, and it's a pretty good way to keep the Lifestealer out of fights. If you get the hook shot and cogs into the Lifestealer and then just force staff away or something, you can at least put the Lifestealer out of the fight for a small amount of time. But that small amount of time, the Alchemist and the Disruptor and the Earth Spirit can really get to work with their ultimates and everything. And R&R they banned the Luna, and Rahsia they banned Puck. So they are pretty sure that R&R is going to go for the support Mirana instead of a mid Mirana. So they ban on a mid hero. So let's see what Team Rahsia goes for as their safe laner. So Team Rahsia, their team fight is pretty good with Disruptor and Earth Spirit. Both the ultimates deal really good AoE damage. Alchemist, oh, they go for a Spectre. So a global presence is really good, and RehatdaNRawat they went for the Timsaw in response to the Spectre. I mean, is it good? I am not sure, but Timsaw really is a good matchup against an Alchemist mid, because you can stack the armor on Timbersaw and just run at the Alchemist, dealing damage, use Whirling Death and everything on the Alchemist, just limit his farm. So we're gonna go jump straight into the game now. I will cast the game, and let's go. We're still not getting audio, huh? Let's see. Oh, there's pause, so. No. Alright, so we're gonna go for a reconnect and see if this solves the issue. Apologies for this. We're not getting audio from Dota for some reason. I mean, I hear it here on my headphones, but I cannot. I'm pretty sure you guys cannot hear it, right? So I'm not sure what's going on. Hmm. This happened as well in the first game, but it was resolved pretty. Let's see. Did that solve it? No. Oh, and I missed first blood. Because of that, Volvo, please. What's happening, Volvo? Why does this happen? Tadi ya? Alright guys, so we finally fixed it. Oh, I'm sorry for that. I am really sorry for that. But we fixed it, so you can hear game sounds and my voice. So let's jump straight into the game. This bottom lane. Yeah, the Lifestealer will not get the kill on the Clockwork. Instead, the Mirana will die. And the Clockwork lives with 40 HP. And Lifestealer gets glimpsed. This Clockwork is probably fine. He's gonna wait for his mana to regen. And, you know, just escape from TPing. But he's stuck here though, so for the time being, but it's fine. He's a Clockwork, he's an offlaner, so he's probably okay with that as long as he lives. Top lane though, Slardar versus Spectre matchup is gonna favor the Slardar, I think. Or no, unless the Spectre maxes Desolate. But, well, let's see, last hit was nice. The Slardar is 23 and 1. Spectre is 31 and 8. So it's getting. He's doing pretty okay. He's level 6 at 7 minutes. Same level as the Spectre, so no zoning out. No zoning happening on top lane because two supports are too busy securing this bottom lane for the Clockwork. But the Disruptor is moving towards top lane to help the Spectre out. You know, once a Slardar gets level 6, it's really hard to 1v1 against him. And Mirana is not gonna see the Disruptor. But pings are coming in from the Spectre saying that there's another hero there. And the arrow is not gonna hit! Oh wow. It's pretty unlucky and the Spectre is forced to use the Han and he goes to bottom lane just to see his pal the Clockwork die. And top lane, Disruptor dies from Mirana arrow, I think, yeah. So 8 minutes in.
What have we here?
This Spectre is going for a Vanguard first. He's gonna have it in about 100 or something. Meanwhile, Radiant, they are gonna use the Shrine top lane, 3 hero Shrine use, and this Timbersaw has Arcane Boots and he's gonna build to a fast Bloodstone. I think he's doing pretty okay in the lane. It's 41 and 10, this Alchemist only 27 and 0. And Alchemist went for Medallion of Courage though. So this is well, an old school build. Oh, the channel's just done a little too short to catch the Timbersaw, but he already had Chakram with him. And bottom lane, oh wow, Spectre died from the Lifestealer. Let's see, arrow was used over there, so Spectre got caught with an arrow. Let's see. Yeah, arrow was used. Leap at Starstorm, Starfall, whatever. Top lane, the support duo are trying to get as much experience and farm as they can get. Disrupt is level 4, Earth Spirit is level 5, and Clockwork is level 6 and has hook shot in 5 seconds more. Alchemist is going for an armlet now. And gets harassed by Timbersaw. I mean, Timbersaw is really annoying hero. And the Shadow Shaman uses Shackle on him. And this is a very dead Alchemist. And Clockwork wants to save the Alchemist's life using hookshot. But it's a Timbersaw. What can you do against a Timbersaw? Nothing. Especially only 10 minutes in the game, he has 3 levels of reactive armor. No one can do anything on him. He's invincible.
Radiant's top tower be under attack.
Bottom lane, Lifestealer is doing pretty well on farm. He has the most last hits in the game,
Double damage.
73 and 4. So his lane is pretty
Radiant's
much
top tower
uncontested.
be under attack. Gormless swabbies.
He has an Oblivion staff, so he's probably going for an Echo Saber build. And the arrow on Mirana lands. This Earth Spirit is really in trouble. Knights rages and gets the kill on the Earth Spirit. And the Mirana escapes with less than 50 HP.
Tower be under
That's a
attack.
bonus for them. They take what they can get. It's 8 to 5, 11 minutes in, and R&R looking really good in this early game. Lifesteal already has Echo Saber. 11-minute Echo Saber, that's really good. So now he just has to wait for this Lardar. Farm up his Blink. He's not that far away. He needs about 500 gold, 600 gold for the Blink Dagger, and then they can wreak havoc. Arrow lands
Dire's bottom tower be under attack.
on the Clockwork, but you know, Shadow Shaman was not in time. Did not come in time for a Shackle follow-up.
Dire's structure.
And Lifestealer, he's just gonna push this tower alone. He still has rage, so he can, if he wants to, he can rage and kill this tower, but he's not gonna use the rage just yet. Probably gonna save it for the. He didn't use it to save himself from the glimpse. Instead, the alchemist gets self-stunned because of that, and here comes the Timbersaw. Gets managed to destroy the Disruptor. Clockwork hook shots destroys the Shadow Shaman. But look at this Timbersaw, he's just destroying everyone. And this Serpent Ward is also just destroying the rest of Team Rahsia. Arrow not connecting, and Clockwork uses the Shrine. But here comes the Spectre. Can he kill this Timbersaw? He can! Desolate coming into work there. Level 2 Desolate on a Timbersaw. Desolate is pure damage, so no reactive armor can save you from that. And the Spectre found the Lifestealer, who doesn't have ulti, but he is so much faster than the Spectre is, and finds himself a regen rune of all runes. But the Slaughter is here to help him. Oh, but a two-man Static Storm catching the two cores. Spectre is in trouble though. He has stick charges if he wants to use it. He's 1 second away. Oh, he didn't use his stick charge. His magic stick. Slardar is trying to kill the Earth Spirit. He managed to escape. Alchemist is caught by the Shadow Shaman. He has ultimate, but no, the Timbersaw just destroys it. So it's a 5-man team wipe. And I think that multiple heroes died multiple times in that fight, I believe. I think the Shadow Shaman died and respawned. Oh no, the Earth Spirit died and respawned. Or this is the Disruptor. Disruptor died and then respawned and then died again. So that's how long that fight was. And so R&R still assert their dominance in this game. They are now 7,500 gold ahead of Team Rahsia, and about the same amount in experience. They also managed to get this tier 1 mid tower, so more gold for them. I hear a glimpse, and this Timbersaw is really in trouble. Is he though? Reactive armor coming into play, and lots of heals coming. But Clockwork manages to hookshot the Shadow Shaman while the Timbersaw died, and Slardar gets the kill on the Clockwork, but a Static Storm is put under him, and he's now fighting for his life. Mirana ults, and he's gonna be saved because he has a lot of movement speed because of that sprint. It's called Guardian Sprint now for some reason. He wants to re-engage, but you know, as soon as he realizes that they used the Shrine, he's gonna go back off. So that was a decent fight for Team Rahsia. They managed to kill the Timbersaw. Spectre managed to kill him, so did. Yeah, Spectre managed to kill him, so it's 400 gold for him. Yes, we'll take that. And here comes the Night Spawn, but they have a ward here, Team Rahsia, so they know the Slardar is here. And that That range creep. Some a ninja vision there. They should suspect that there is a knight inside there. And Shadow Shaman scouts this this courier and managed to get the Nayataya off. But here comes the Slardar with the Knight's Bomb and instantly blows up the Disruptor and the Earth Spirit.
That is one less voice in my head.
So there you go. That is Knight's Bomb. Whoever gets caught in the Knight's Bomb, it's, especially if you're a support, you're just gonna blow up. That's it. And there you go. R&R managed to get another tower on top lane. So they have all the outer tier 1 towers now, which means they have a lot of gold in their bank. I hear a hook shot. Did I hear? No.
Radiant structures.
And they're gonna continue this push to the tier 2. Shadow Shaman is gonna drop his Serpent Wards, and this should be an easy tier 2 push for them. There's no way Rahsia is gonna fight this, I don't think. But the Spectre haunts in. Let's see who he jumps towards. He doesn't jump towards anyone. It's just sort of a zoning ulti. But they get the Mirana on the glimpse. But the Slardar and Knight's Bomb though manages to kill the backline, or the backline hero. They're gonna chase. I don't know what's going on anymore. The fight is so segregated, and Slardar manages to kill the Earth Spirit. Clockwork dies as well from the Timbersaw. So you know, these fights, because of the Knight's Bomb, they are so separated. I mean, the Slardar and Knights can just manhandle 3 heroes, 2-3 heroes all by themselves, and the Timbersaw can just do whatever because of that. You know, Spectre can't hurt him, Alchemist can't hurt him because of reactive armor, and there are 2 supports, Mirana and Shadow Shaman, who survived that fight with all the disables and nuke damage from them. This Timbersaw is just invincible. Almost has Bloodstone now, about a few hundred more gold. And they also get that tier 2 tower top, so more gold for them.
Dire's middle tower being taken fire.
Lifestealer is going for the SNY though, as of now. So just wants to like have more stats and just keep fighting. You know, just cheap stats. Shadow Shaman manages to hex the Disruptor and has one dead Disruptor. Meanwhile, Lifestealer got the didn't use Rage. Got Power Cog twice. Slardar is probably gonna chase this, but he gets silenced by the Earth Spirit. Managed to roll it, but this Clockwork just kamikazes in hookshot into the Slardar, but he gets blown up by the other heroes. And the Slardar didn't even die.
Dire's bottom tower.
He's gonna recover with Tranquil Woods. And as soon as his tower goes down, R&R smokes instantly. They're probably gonna make a beeline for Roshan. I mean, what else? They cannot push mid tower, and they don't see anyone else on the map. So yeah, they're gonna go for Roshan. They have a Slardar, they have a Knight. So Roshan is quick business, but they bypass Roshan, but they miss the arrow. So yeah, they're gonna go for Roshan. And I don't think Team Rahsia is ready to contest Roshan. They don't have hook shot. It's up in 15 seconds, 10 seconds, but you know, there's no way. This is a really fast Roshan with Hey. Spectre haunts in, not in time to snatch the Roshan. And Static Storm is dropped, but no one is inside it. And oh wow, the Timbersaw just jumps into 2 heroes. The Slardar didn't even die. And the Alchemist dies, and also the Spectre Clockwork also died in the back lines. And Earth Spirit is trying to TP away, and he manages to. Barely. Another ugly fight for Team Rahsia. And again, the Timber Saw just manages to destroy everyone with on point timber chains. And Chakram and Whirling Death and the reactive armor is too much for the cores of Team Rahsia to deal with. Knights with an Aegis, so they're probably gonna look to push this final tier 2, the final outer tower for Team Rahsia. It's already about half health. So this should be a quick push for them, and here we go. The Nike's bomb is available, but they are scouted, I think, by this ward. They see them, they don't see them. Oh, but the Alchemist, you're in the wrong neighborhood, friend. And Slardar just 4 steps forward, and he's gonna get this stun off. Earth Spirit, and he's gonna die. That's a 3-man kill. Alchemist was in the wrong place in the wrong time.
Dire's middle tower.
He's greeted by 3 heroes just waiting to destroy him. An easy tower for them, and they're gonna force high ground and no Alchemist for 20 seconds. Blink stun from the Slarda to catch the Spectre, and the Knights just rages and it's gonna kill the Spectre. 50 seconds, he has buyback, but I'm not sure he uses it. Can he kill these heroes? Of course, these heroes are really low on health. If he wants to buy back, he should buy back now, because they're gonna get this Rags for free. And hook shot in from the Clockwork, and a Blade Mail managed to kill the Mirana and the Shadow Shaman. Here comes the Spectre with the buyback. Desolate is gonna hurt this Timber Saw, but it's not enough. The Slaughter managed to get the stun off and the ulti off, and that is a dead Spectre. He died back, and this Timber Saw just destroys everyone. That is a full-on team fight, and that should be game. 45 seconds without a Spectre, 40 seconds without an Alchemist. The only heroes that will be alive to defend this top tier, this tier 3 top, is the Clockwork and Disruptor. Does Clockwork have hook? I don't think so. He just used it in that fight. 20 seconds. But Disruptor does have Static Storm. It's only level 1, so he's not getting too much.